My name is Angela Rockwell. I'm the chair of the life sciences practice at Bates White, and I've been with the firm since 2015. I've been retained as an expert on matters involving sampling and statistical extrapolation or damages estimation. One of the first questions I ask myself when I'm first working on a new case is whether sampling is actually the right tool for that case. It's not always the right answer. There are sometimes legal arguments about whether sampling is appropriate for a given case that's largely in the realm of the attorneys, not the experts. But there are also statistical arguments here too about whether sampling is appropriate. Just to give an example, on one case, I opined that a population-wide analysis that was done algorithmically was actually likely to be more accurate and more cost-effective than a sample. In other instances, the data just might not be available for a population-wide analysis, and then sampling is probably the most appropriate approach. That's why it's important at the outset to think through the potential approaches, both on the legal side and the statistical side. To give an example, in an upcoding case, the allegation is that a service was submitted at too high of a rate, so the reimbursement for that claim was too high. With an appropriately designed sample, a medical expert can go in, review the underlying file, determine the rate at which the claim should have been submitted, and then I take that information and estimate damages. I've always been interested in the stats, but what really drew me to this type of insurance work was a formative experience I had on a case during my first couple of years at the firm. In this case, I got to see all aspects of the litigation from the discovery phase all the way through trial. I got to work side by side with the attorneys and weigh in on the strategy, not just on our own expert work, but on how that fit into the larger case concept with the other experts. During the trial, the attorneys were presenting their case, and I was able to provide my insights based on statistics, and I was sliding questions to them in real time, and it made a difference. I love the strategy of this type of work. I've always loved solving puzzles and thinking two steps ahead, and here I get to do that every day as part of my work.